say it's dead, what they mean is that the console is dead. It's not like they're going to stop making hardware. They just
Right.
released hardware
Right.
today, but their
Well, they
console,
just
no,
released.
that's
I'm surprised they just released the Ally today.
yeah, they just released that for $1,000, and then they are building a hybrid. They're calling it a hybrid, but it's actually a PC. It's going to cost between
Yeah, it is a PC.
Yeah, it's
It's
between
a
1,200
personal Windows. It's a PC.
Yeah,
They
they
can
built it's
have
a PC. It's just they're simply giving people access to Steam and maybe Epic. That way they can just play a bunch of other games. So that's all they're.
Can I ask a question like this?
What's up, Chaos?
Hey, what's good? What's good? You know, it's funny because I saw a lot of things on my timeline about the Xbox, about they're not dealing with the hardware and all that stuff, and I hear rumor they're trying to make a hybrid hardware. Is there valid? Is there true, or that's some rumor?
Yeah, the leaks. They've already leaked the specs.
Yeah, if they were smart,
mm-hmm.
and both allies are powerful enough to do it, they would they need to make it so you can play Xbox Series X and S games on it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can't even play Xbox games natively on it because it's not an Xbox. It's a PC. All they did was put a button on there where you can go to the Windows Store. That's it.
So is it like a console or is something different?
It's a handheld. It's a handheld.
The handheld. So that's what
it's actually it's competing with the Steam Deck. Really.
Handheld? It's a handheld?
Yes.
Yes, a handheld.
Oh, good Lord. Wow.
Yeah, it's called the ROG. It's called the ROG Ally X. That's what it's called.
So Microsoft working with what the handheld version?
Yeah, they're working with they didn't make it themselves. I believe it was Asus.
Yeah, Asus made it, and they're going into OEMs, and so they're just going to have a bunch of hardware, and they're just going to let it be Windows run. They're a software.
Yeah, basically
company.
what they're doing.
They're a software company. They're more based software than hardware.
Hold on. Let me finish, Chaos. Basically, what Xbox is doing is they're doing the same thing they did with the PC. They're just outsourcing the hardware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're outsourcing the hardware to everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so that they don't have to make it.
That's where they make the money anyway on the software. Now they're based on the hardware, which more makes them because they lost. You know, I didn't know how much money they were losing making this console for the last 20-some years, just to compete against video game market.
It off. Yeah, they were writing it off, and now they don't get as big.
They make enough money to write it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they've moved into AI and cloud. And
they're very big.
Yeah, Satya is no longer over Xbox. Now he's got somebody else in there, and Phil Spencer and them. They got to go make their case to that. And that guy he's a numbers guy. It's like, why are we making consoles? Why are we making hardware where nobody's buying it? Everybody's buying Nintendos and PlayStations. That's why Xbox games are showing up on PlayStation. I mean, they're going to have Microsoft Flight Sim on there in a couple more weeks, and it's going to have VR support. They don't even have VR support on the Xbox.
But my thing is this. Everybody knows when you have a console, it's all about the games. I don't know much games that's reliable on Xbox now to keep this game going. They're better off just saying they're going that route because they're not compete with the games like PlayStation and now Nintendo, which Nintendo's kind of overpriced in my opinion, but that's another story. But really true, there's not really much games on Xbox. I got Xbox. I know everybody owns an Xbox. I still support to the way it is, but I just don't see the games right now about it now. So to move this direction probably is more better right now.
Yeah, they're a software company, and it's in their name. It's in the suffix of their name. So Apple is the hardware company.
Well, look, hold on. Xbox has enough games for me. Now, do they have all the best games? Yeah. No, but
they got games. Yeah,
but they got games. I hate that argument. Xbox doesn't have the game. Yes, it does.
I'm playing
games right now. Believe it or not, they may not be the games you want to play, but they definitely have quality games. Right now, I'm going through the old Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah, that game is fun.
You're right. I mean, I'm not saying the games because when I got the PlayStation now, I stayed away from PlayStation for over a decade. Was it over a decade? Yeah, over a decade now, and I just got back into it. But most of the time, I was just more support Xbox because of the power of the thing, of the system. Now, a lot of people say now, for them to compete, it should be power and also, and I understand it. But usually, I'm more down the line that it should be both. But if you could cut off one thing, if it's gonna be powerful, make sure you have the right games that people want to play on the console.
Well, it's not about power; it's about balance. Sony's system is way more balanced. They're able to stream assets and take it off the hard drive and bring them in virtually, and Xbox didn't do that. So all they did was Sony's system. Mark Cerny created a system with AMD that alleviates a lot of the stuff, so it functions more in the realm of RDNA 3. Now that new PlayStation that came out, I have the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's got RDNA 3 and 4. It's got 4's ray tracing in there. You can see that with Ghost of Yotei. I still can't believe what I'm fucking looking at. My girlfriend came over and was like, "Oh, what TV show was that?" Like, that's how good this game is. So, it looks that good. So, and I've got an older LG TV, so I can't, and I just got a new monitor, AB. Gonna open it up tomorrow on the podcast. Got a new LG.
You have 4K or what? What type of 4K?
My TV is 4K. My monitor I just got is OLED, but it's 1440p.
So okay.
Nice. Very nice.
With HDR.
So with the OLED monitor, because I know the Switch had it for the last before this new one don't got it. Are they gonna is Nintendo go back to the OLED model?
They might.
You talk about OLED?
Yeah, they don't need to. That thing is selling like hotcakes.
I mean, trust me. The only problem I stopped supporting Nintendo is because when they came up with the Switch and they have these games that's old as fuck, as when I have PlayStation graphics for 56 or wherever $60, I said I ain't doing that. Not me. If the game came out already and I'm not paying nothing new for all the games, the price gone down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I said I ain't supporting shit. The honest with you, I don't think Nintendo might not change from the way they're going now because a lot of people support it. So a lot of people say you're gonna pay $60 for a game that came out 6, 7, 8 years ago. Good luck to that.
No,
God bless. I mean, they're selling.
Hold on, wait a minute. One of the reasons I've been on Xbox for so long is if you pay enough attention and you have Game Pass, they have a lot of sales.
Yeah,
and you can pick up games that people have talked about over the years. Like I said, now I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 3. I'm going through Grand Theft Auto 3 trying to get to the next island.
Okay. You never been Grand Theft Auto 3, man?
Okay.
Hold on, Andre.
Good.
Yeah, I beat Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas on PS2.
Oh, so you must have got the new version, the revised version.
The revised version.
Oh, okay.
The definitive editions.
You know, I own it. I gotta get that for Xbox. I'm wait till the price cut down. We'll get that shit for that. Yeah,
it's on both. It's on both those consoles. I actually had it downloaded, but I ran out of space.
Believe it or not, the only new game on my list right now that I'm thinking about getting is the Legacy Collection of Mortal Kombat.
Don't blame you. That thing's going to be nuts.
It came out now.
That thing's going to be. I don't think it's out. Is it out now?
It's supposed to come out at the end of the month.
Yeah, that thing's.
It'll come out the same time when it first was released. 33 years ago. Yeah, that's the same month, October. Okay, makes sense. So that means they're gonna have Mortal Kombat trilogy on there.
Yeah,
have all the Mortal Kombat. So which game is not on that? That's
okay. Okay. Here's how it goes. It has Mortal Kombat 1. And most of its ports, Mortal Kombat 2 and most of the main ports, which is Sega Genesis, Super NES, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy, the PlayStation version.
Nice.
Now here's where it gets interesting. Mortal Kombat 4, the arcade version.
Okay.
Mythology Sub-Zero.
Okay.
That wasn't that good, but maybe they remastered it.
So
hold on, Andre. We're gonna let Andre go after I'm finished.
Okay, all right.
Also, whatever Jack's game is called, I can't think of the name of it, but
it's like the action game called the
Special Forces.
Yes.
Now, here's the interesting thing about those games. As you mentioned, Craig, those games sucked and they were very hard. They have introduced a rewind feature.
Oh,
what's that?
Okay.
Basically, with some older games, you can let's say you die in a certain spot, you can literally rewind the game and try it again.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's nice.
You see a lot of that with the Marios and stuff. But go ahead, Andre.
I was gonna say, so in terms of consoles, when you're speaking about like console versus console, even console versus PC, so Craig did a stream like a few months ago, and he was like talking about like the new specs on like the consoles, and he was saying how comparable it was to PC, and he's right about it. Like I was messing with him in the chat because I'm part of the PC master race, so y'all messing around with the console guys, but he was right about that. And in terms of Nintendo is winning because they have the Nintendo Online where you can play any Nintendo game. Well, not any, but like the majority of Nintendo games, like on pretty much any new console now, you know. And if you look at the sales for the Nintendo Switch 2, like apparently that's beating the sales for pretty much any console in like the recent years.
Yeah, and people didn't think it was going to sell well. I'm like, no, it's going to sell. It's just like when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, which is both of those trailers were running on PlayStation.
Yes.
That thing is going to more than likely cost $100 for the standard edition. And people are wanting to argue with me. I just keep saying, just get it ready. Your job is to get the money ready.
Hey, hold on. Now I ain't gonna lie. If y'all hit my Cash App, support the show, and hit my super chat, if I get enough money, I'm probably gonna get either a Switch or a Switch 2.
I don't blame you. That Switch 2 is nice. They're about to come out with what is the name of that game? I can't think of the name of the game. I'm waiting on another Donkey Kong game. They got one out now. Bayonetta.
They got that new Donkey Kong.
And believe it or not, the games I want to play are on the Switch 1. I might just get a Switch 1.
But you know what's funny?
Hold on, Chaos.
Okay. All right.
Chaos, you don't know games.
I might just get a Switch 1 and call it a day because the games I want to play on the fly because I'm at dialysis for 4 hours is because I can play games like Witcher 3, Mario Maker, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is exclusive to the Switch. The main games I want to play are not even on the Switch 2. They barely made any for the Switch 2D anyway.
So they don't have that many games for the Switch 2, but they made the Switch 2 backwards compatible with Switch 1. So obviously you could play like all the Switch games on the Switch 2. And like there's still so many games that I want to play that are on Switch 1, but like I want to get a Switch 2 for my daughter, but like I want to get one for myself, of course, too. But like I still haven't even played, like there's like 4 or 5 Zelda games on the Switch that I want to play. So the Switch is winning right now.
Yeah, it's selling like hotcakes.
So, but you know one thing. Nintendo,
wait. What did you say, Craig?
It's selling like hotcakes with butter and syrup. So it's selling. People were wrong about it. Like, oh, it's not going to sell well. It costs too much. Nobody's going to buy it. Like, nah. Just because you broke don't mean the other guy's broke.
Wait. Hold on, Craig. I'm not sure what state you're in. Like, I'm over here. In like basically around Toronto right now. You know, because I moved. So over here, like I even looked like in my. Like I looked at my last province as well. I cannot find anybody selling a Switch 2 right now, and like in store price, it's $6.99 plus tax. Like,
no, it's like I said, it's selling. It's not nobody's. It's just you got a bunch of people that are broke, and they don't want to have to pay for anything. So,
what I mean is like I buy and sell this stuff, you know. So it's like. I can't buy one because nobody's selling it. That means they're keeping it for themselves.
Hold on, gentlemen. Shout out to Dr. Neil in the building.
Oh, shout out to Dr. Neil. Hadn't heard from him in a while. Shout out to him though.
Yep, we have Dr. Neil in the building. Shout out to him. We were talking about Stephen A. Smith earlier, and I can't see anything wrong he said about Jasmine Crockett. He was not disrespectful at all. He was just calling out her nonsense.
I agree with him, and I've said that about Jasmine Crockett.
She's just loud and wrong.
She's just loud, and she's trying to brand herself because she got redistrict or what? They did that thing redistricting, and they
redrew the map.
Yeah, they redrew those maps, and she's going to be out of a job because she's going to have to run in a predominantly Republican district. So. And she's the one. I've said this, and AB, I said this to you. Jasmine Crockett is the one who went on MSNBC and said, I heard you talk about how Obama and them wanted to do a primary. You're right about that. Jasmine Crockett's the one that went on and said, if they don't back Kamala Harris to be the nominee, black women will blow up the party. So
that was her?
That was her. And so, in essence, they got trapped with Kamala Harris, and they lost historically. Now, have you heard any Democrats? Black women are losing their jobs faster than they're getting evicted. Like they're getting fired and evicted.
I'm glad
no Democrat. No Democrat has come out and said we have to do something to help black women. They're not going to.
It's far worse than that, Craig.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was listening to Obsidian and Angry Man, and Obsidian pointed out that almost 500,000 black women got evicted last year.
Yeah, and that's going to keep going up.
Around 400,000.
Yeah. And again, the Democrats aren't running out trying to save them and help them because they do blame them for the election loss. They don't. Yes. Black women have run around and said they're the backbone of the Democratic Party. I think that's fine. But when the Democrats lose, you're going to take the blame. And what they tried to do was, well, you're not going to blame us for it. And they are being blamed for it. They not know it. It's not happening publicly. But Jasmine Crockett's out here saying MF this and this. I don't get how that's going to. And Stephen A. is right. How is that helping the people in your district? Like, what are you bringing back to them? What is going on? I mean, she's out here with a bust down weave and fake nails, and she wants to be taken seriously. No.
Well, Craig,
hold on, wait a minute, Andre. But to your point, though, people all shocked about Letitia James. I said it back then. I noticed all the lawyers going after Donald Trump right before the election were black. Most of them.
Yeah.
And I called.
You know who else said that? You know who else said that? Dennis Sperling Esquire.
Yes.
He also said that. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, but that's what he said. And he also said all these women, these black women that are doing this, Trump's going to go after them if he wins. That's what's happening.
And this is how I said it. I summed it up to this statement, and yes, it's a movie reference. That's why the pawns go first.
Yes, yeah. First the pawns and the knights. You're right.
Yeah, and I'll give you the movie reference. You know where I got that? You know where I got that movie reference from?
Well, I know where you got it from.
Do you?
First prompt didn't Magneto say that?
Yes.
In X-Men.
Last Stand.
Yeah, Last Stand.
That's why the pawns go first.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to Magneto. That's one of my favorite villains.
Yeah. He's second.
That's
for me
one of my favorite
Dark
villains
Vader.
of all time. I've always loved Magneto.
Yeah.
In terms of the topic, like what was like bothering me about like hearing Jasmine talking was like I know she's trying to appeal to I guess like the people that are going to vote for her, but it's like even amongst black people, do you really want someone representing you who's speaking like that, looking like that, like that's like pretty much you're going by the stereotype, like you're walking stereotype, like.
Well, she's supposed to be according to Angela Rye with lettuce and tomato on the side. She's representing the anger that black women do have, feeling like they're under attack. I've had multiple black women email me outright saying that they feel this administration is hostile towards them. And I said, okay, let's take you at your word. Let's say it is hostile towards you. Maybe you should go ahead and shut the fuck up then. Like you said you were. They said they were going to be quiet. They said they were going to rest. They said they were putting their feet up. They were going to work on themselves. It's not like they had a choice because they got knocked the fuck back. Yes. But if that's what you're going to do, then just shut up. If the whole country told you all to shut up, and that's what they need to do. And Jasmine Crockett understands that, but she's not. Again, she's representative of the black women that are upset and angry, and they can't believe it, and all that.
And that's
stuff.
one thing. Actually, I understood what she meant. What Angela Rye meant when she said Jasmine Crockett represents us. Like, and I told because Snowman said she don't represent us. Like, no, Snowman, you got to think about it. Jasmine Crockett represents the minstrel shows like them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's poor representation because it's like you're up there in a this is more than a professional setting.
Oh, did we lose him?
Did we lose him? Yeah, we lost him. Well, you got to remember, Black women do not separate their womanhood from their personhood. So Kamala Harris losing to Black women was the rejection of Black women as a person, not her policies. That didn't matter. It's because, again, they don't separate the two. So what has happened to them is they look at it like Harris losing is the rejection of the Black woman. And remember what Angela Rye, what Let Us on the Side, said the day after the election on that podcast. She said, I hate half the country. I'm so angry with half of the people. I hate them. You know, she said, these are things she said. So to her, Jasmine Crockett, like AB just said, what she's saying is the way a lot of Black women do feel. So when Stephen A. Smith, he was just asking what she's doing. How is this helping your district? It doesn't, but Black women don't care. It's about yelling and screaming at this point.
Hold on before you go, Andrea. I got to point something out. Is Magneto the villain though? It depends on the story.
Yeah, X-Men 97. He's more heroic.
He's heroic.
He's more heroic than that.
Yeah, like Magneto's like Thanos was right, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was trying to say is that it's like I really don't care. Like you can wear a wig, you can wear a weave if you want to, cool, sure. But it's just like the way that you're representing yourself. Like I'm not saying like I clearly don't have any issue with like people speaking any way they want to speak, but it's just like on that sort of platform, like I think you should be speaking like more than professionally.
Yes.
Like you should be speaking like you're speaking to world leaders and stuff, right? Because that's
she's an elected representative, and she's in the United States Congress. You would think she would have enough common sense to tone it down, but that's not who she is. Again, I personally I think it's Sheldon Daniels. I think Sheldon Daniels is going to beat her because of the way they redistrict that map. It's like, okay, well, there's going to be more Republicans than Democrats, so all the Republicans have to do is turn out their votes. But we're talking about something that's a year away. Well, less than a year at this point. No, it's a year away. So just have to wait and see how they do it. Yeah, just have to wait and see how they do it. But they should beat her. That's all I can say. They should beat her.
Well, Stephen A. kind of hinted at like what I said because he was just like, "Do you really want her representing you?"
Yeah,
like
that's a legitimate question. Yeah, and again, I don't. That's the way I feel about it. It's just, do you want this person representing you? Yes or no? What is she bringing back to the district that she's in? Besides being just saying that Trump sucks, and this is kind of something that Bill Maher has said. He was on The View when he said it. John Fetterman, the Democrat out of Pennsylvania, said it. You cannot have a platform of Trump sucks, but we don't have nothing to offer. So that's where they're at right now. That's disappointing. But that's where they're at right now. To me, it's okay to say you don't like some things Trump is doing, but you should at least be able to articulate an alternative. Now, what Chris Eliza said is that there's so much hatred for Trump in the Democratic Party, because you got to remember 60% of the Democratic Party are women. So they're just reacting emotionally to him that they can't think straight. Like they can't come up with a policy at all. So unfortunately, that's where they are. So it's up to them. Because again, when John Kerry lost to W. Bush, the Democrats are upset. But 2 years later, they had a blue wave and they elected Barack Obama to be the nominee. So he ended up winning.
Craig, don't get me started. I could be somewhere. I voted for Trump. Yeah, I could be somewhere minding my own business, not thinking about politics at all. And somebody come out, Trump. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I told my Uber driver, I told my Uber driver tonight, I said, look, Trump ran and he was talking about immigration. I said, okay, Trump ran saying immigration was a legal problem. Yeah. Harris ran and said it was a humanitarian problem. Harris lost the election. Therefore, it's going to be treated like a criminal problem. And I said, you have people out there that are just going crazy. I mean, it's like they said they were going to do this. So why is this a problem? Why is this an issue? So and it's when you lose, you don't get to dictate anything. You don't. It sucks, but you don't get to dictate anything.
That's why when I hear people talking about he's a convicted felon and you still lost to him.
Yeah, you're still lost to him. And the mistake was made, and I said this to AB before. The Democrats' mistake with Trump was made in 2008 when Obama won, and he called Hillary Clinton and said, "Do you want to be the Secretary of State or be on the Supreme Court?" He should have never said that to Hillary Clinton. He should have said, "You're the next Supreme Court nominee. Ruth Bader Ginsburg wants to talk to you about this." He should have never given a woman who wants power a choice to choose power because she wanted to be president. He should have just stopped it. Then she's a Supreme Court nominee. She gets in there, and the first thing Obama can do is codify Roe. Because when he got in, he had 58 Democratic senators. He had 2 that were caucusing with them. They were independents, Angus King and Bernie Sanders. They had control of the House. They had like a 48 seat advantage. They could have codified Roe, and Hillary Clinton could have been right in the center of it. But that's not what they did. And because she wanted to be president, that's where things got fucked up. But the Democrats don't understand that. But they understand it. But that's like deep political science stuff right there. That's where you go back. That's what got Trump elected, was that decision that Obama made that night to give her a choice. He should have never done that. Nope. They're where they are.
And they should have made Ruth Bader Ginsburg step down and have somebody younger up there.
Well, that's what I said. That's what would have happened. She would have went out and actually got Clinton to take her place, take her place. But that's not what Obama did, because he felt, right or wrong, the party felt, well, Hillary Clinton kind of stepped back so you could step in, and so you can't argue with the results. They won the House, they had the Senate, they had the presidency. So it's not impossible for them to do that again. They just did it 18 years ago. But they got to get out of this whole thing of the Republicans are all bad, because Obama, who was their standard bearer, had a conversation in the street with Joe the plumber. Obama, who was their standard bearer, had Republicans in his cabinet. Chuck Hagel was in his cabinet. I think he was Secretary of Defense.
By the way, Joe the Fake passed away, believe it or not.
Yeah, he did. And just so they have got to get out of that. I don't understand it. But they aren't there yet because they're so mad. They're so angry. And Newt Gingrich the other night said these people actually do believe that their life is in the balance. That their way of life is in the balance. So they're reacting like that. So,
like that sorry, good.
No, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna say that whole conversation was just all bad. It's like calling Trump a white supremacist, and you know what's bad when Stephen A has to step in and say something, because he's always on both sides of the fence and he's always flip flopping, and they're like pretty much calling him a misogynist and stuff. It's like that's.
Well, think about why Trump called black women low IQ. If black women are going to now say that these white folks are racist and white supremacists, why weren't they racist and white supremacists when they were getting jobs? So you're saying that they on Monday, because this black woman had a job, they weren't racist. On Tuesday, they weren't racist because she had a job. But on Wednesday, when she lost her job, they're all racist. It makes no sense. And so somebody like Trump goes on and say, y'all got low IQ because they were racist before. How come 300,000 black women got fired? Because they didn't want you there. That's why they're making all these videos, and people are just like, they don't want you there. You're only there because you have breasts and ovaries and dark and black skin. Now they don't have to give you the job, so they're not going to give you the job. But according to black women, they got the job because they were kick ass. But no, now you're getting your ass kicked. So it is what it is. That's why to me, I understand why he said it, because it doesn't make any sense for them to say anything else but that. So.
Like from the outside looking in, and this is service level, because obviously it was partially staged. But you remember when Trump was campaigning, when he went to barbershops and stuff, and these guys might have been higher class than the average man or whatever. Yeah. But still, he was able to go there and have a conversation, and they were willing to hear him out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so Trump went to Detroit. Trump went to Michigan and went to the black church and had a quick conversation. That's all people are asking is to have some conversations.
Say what you want about Donald Trump. One thing people respected about him is he could go into almost any area. He wasn't trying to necessarily relate with the people, but he was just being himself.
Yeah, he went to the Bronx. Remember, he went to the Bronx and he had that rally in the Bronx. I mean, again, he was going to lose the Bronx. There's nothing, that's fine. But at least you go down there and you have the conversation. When Bill Clinton ran, another standard bearer, because these standard bearers are people who win 2 terms, and Clinton and Obama won both terms by over 300 electoral votes. Bill Clinton just got out of the way when the troops came home and he said the president deserved credit. And a young man named James Carville came up with that strategy. They said, oh, no, let the president gloat, let him brag. The troops came home. It was successful. But the next day, they started talking about the economy. So, and that's when they came up with the term, it's the economy, stupid. James Carville came up with that. So as long as the economy is
Louis, but go ahead.
Yeah, as long as the economy is doing okay, the president will do okay. So, but it's unfortunate that Democrats can't make any common sense. And Stephen A. is right. I'm gonna land the plane here. Stephen A. is right. There's a reason why the Republicans want her on TV. There's a reason they want her on TV because they know they're going to win when they run against her. They know it already. So yeah, let her talk. Let her talk.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we're just going to have to let the Democrats fuck around and find out because they're not going to listen to anybody. If they didn't learn after the last election, I have no hope for them.
Well, I mean, if they let her run, she's guaranteed. Like if they let her run, JD Vance is guaranteed to win. Like I think Kamala would have a better shot than her.
I mean, I don't think it matters who they run. They have their problem is the center Democrats are at war with the far left. They're at war with them, and that's when they wanted. Yeah, when Obama wanted that primary, that's why you heard names like Steve Beshear and Cooper out of Carolina, and that's why you heard Mark Kelly. That's why you were hearing those names. That's when Jasmine Crockett, she saw that, and she's the one that said, "No, black women will blow up the party if y'all don't support Kamala Harris." So, and she just came out about a month and a half ago and said the Democrats have settled on their, what did she say? Their generic white boy to be their nominee. Oh, so, I mean, that's shit that comes out of her mouth. I don't know how that's helping the people in your district. I mean, that's it. I mean, how's this helping the people in your district? It doesn't make any sense. So, the Republicans aren't afraid of AOC. They want her to run because they'll beat her. They'll beat her. And so the thing is just, let her run. You know, and they're at war with the far left. The far left has been mad since 2016 when they felt like Bernie Sanders got the shaft. And they've been angry. They have been angry ever since. And again, the Democrats blame black women and the far left. Talking about the centrists, they blame them. So, you know, it's...
The centrists never take accountability for their bullshit. Anyway.
Yeah, they're blaming the far left. And that's fine. You know, they're going to...
Kamala Harris took it a step further. She's literally blaming, evidently in her book, she's blaming Myron Gaines.
Yeah, I read her book.
And what's the other dude's name?
Andrew Tate. Yeah. Well, she blamed the overall Manosphere, but she named those two guys. Yeah. And
the irony is, I don't like either one of them.
Yeah.
Myron Gaines. Myron Gaines is clearly a plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily care for Andrew Tate. Now, all power to him, but I don't necessarily care for him.
Yeah, but if you met them, you could probably have a conversation and not get upset, be yelling and screaming and name calling. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between what you could do versus what the Democrats and Trump could do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference, is that you're able to articulate. You can say to Andrew Tate, well, yeah, I agree with you on this, but maybe on this, I don't agree with you on that, but here's why. You see what I'm saying? That's what they have to do, and they're not They're not going to do it. They don't know how. It's like asking a kid who's got nothing but Velcro shoes to tie shoes. He's like, how do I do that? I've never had to tie a shoe before. So they don't know how to do it. And it's a rage party. It's a party. It is built on grievances. I do agree with that 100%. And when you have a group of people in a room that have nothing but grievances, you get a lot of anger and finger pointing. And that's where you're at. When you just step back, you take all the bullshit politics out of it. That's all it is. I mean, that's it's just they're mad. I understand. I agree 100% with what Anton Daniels has said. Looking at the policies that Black women were benefiting from, I understand why they vote Democratic now. I think Obsidian has said that as well. When you look at the policies that they were benefiting from, it makes sense. It was Black men who walked away in Blaxit, and you know who made fun of them? Tiffany Cross and Joyless Reed and Angela Rye with lettuce and tomatoes on the side.
Joyless Reed.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That woman should have been fired 5 years ago. That's one of the most irresponsible journalists I've ever seen on television.
Well, you said MSNBC just fired Jonathan Capehart and that other gay guy from the Weekend crew. I don't know if you all saw that or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They need to fire what's her name? Simone Aunt your mama Sandra.
I think they're next. Her and Michael Steele. I think they're on the chopping block next.
So to add on to what you both
hold on, Andre. And let me just say that to any Democrats that are listening. If you ever want Black men to come back to the Democrat Party, you need to tell Simone Sanders, Angela Rye with lettuce and tomato on the side, Tiffany Cross, Joy Reid, and people like that to sit down and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, I love what BGS said. I love what BGS said. It was very straight and to the point. He simply said, you're going to have to piss off Black women and LGBT. Then Black men will come back to the party. That was very straightforward. That's why I love listening to BGS. It's very straightforward. It's just like, no, that's what needs to happen. I will give them credit on that thing that they've talked about. That's what they were saying. Even Barack Sellers, who's an idiot, was saying you gotta put these men first. You're gonna have to. And the look on Tiffany Cross's face and Angela Rye's face, you can just look of resignation. Like, yes, this is gonna have to happen. So
believe it or not,
gotta be ready. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
This little clip right here, that's from that show.
Yeah.
When she said he had little dick energy, we saw her head pop up and I clipped it.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
That's good because she knew she fucked up. She knew Tiffany fucked up talking about little dick energy.
Yeah, well, she's dating a white guy, so she would know a lot about that, I'm sure.
Who's dating the white guy?
I think Tiffany Cross was dating a white guy, so she would know about little dick energy.
Makes sense.
So
that makes
like
sense.
What I wanted to add on was that like when I mentioned like Trump in the barbershop, because I mentioned this to AB. Like I'm not sure if you ended up covering that, like because Biden ended up going to a Black church and he got booed. Meanwhile, Trump went to a Black barbershop and they were willing to hear him out and like they actually agreed with him.
Yeah,
I missed that one. Yeah. I missed Biden getting booed, but okay.
Well, he went to a Black church and he went to a Black church and he was trying to argue the whole immigrants can vote without needing to have ID because it's racist towards Black people. Yeah.
Hold on,
fellas. What price did they raise now, Louis?
What's going on?
What prices did they raise now?
What was that?
Any prices been raised?
Man, food is going up everywhere. It's inflation, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I got paid today. I only got $100 left.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Louis, in terms of grocery store prices, I was like, I mentioned to BGS, apparently the price of lobster went down because China was like found a new supplier.
Well, guess what? Like here, people ain't buying lobsters right now. Food is up, gas is up.
Well, I ain't buying it either.
That's a luxury item. Lobster's a luxury item.
Yeah.
People are not even buying crab clusters on the 1st of the month no more. So.
Yeah, crab legs are too much work.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's not even that. It's a luxury item.
Yeah, it's true too. Isn't it all now?
Hey,
Even pork chops are considered luxury.
Yo, Craig. Hey, Craig.
Damn, pork chops are luxury. That's nasty work.
Pretty much down. God damn, they getting up there.
Hey, Craig. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow morning. Going to my Target, seeing if there's some Xboxes. I'm gonna copy off for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did that the other day. I was just like, let me go up there and see what they're doing. So they may have some. I mean, like I said before, they may not have put them out. They may be in the back. But yeah.
The one I go to, I had put it in your chat. They sell Xbox 360s.
Yeah, that was pretty. I did see that. I'm like, oh, they still sell the 360. That's a great console. That's still my favorite console.
I can't dispute that.
Yeah, I played Mass Effect on there. That's my favorite game thing.
Well, I mean, like I had told you, Craig, this is it. I'm gonna build my PC, and I'm gonna hit you up what I should. I've been asking people what I should buy to put my PC together, but 2025 and forward is the year of my backlog. I've been telling AB this for years. I mean, for a while.
Yeah.
If you're looking to build a PC, I'll hit you up on that.
Mm-hmm. I got a backlog too. I got over 120 games.
I still haven't finished Stellar Blade yet. Like I'm just playing everything else. That Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed good as well. Let's go see your turn.
Yeah. Hold on, Andre. I know you. Hold on for a minute. I'm going through Assassin's Creed 2 now. I'm going through the Ezio collection, all 3 games.
Oh, that's great. That's a great game.
The last Assassin's Creed I played was Odyssey.
That was great too.
I need to catch up.
Yeah, I need to finish Odyssey.
That was fun.
I'm still trying to find their mother.
Oh, okay. Well, I played as Cassandra, and that's like playing as de facto Wonder Woman. Only she can't do is leap, but everything else is like she's Wonder Woman. Super strong.
Yeah,
you can throw a hump on the men and the women. I humped the entire Greek coastline at one point. I was getting it with the women and the men. They was all getting
Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite games, but in terms of Xbox, like they need to focus more on like Gears of War, Halo, shit like that, because that's like what is Xbox is known for. Gears of War, Halo.
Well, Gears is on.
And Craig, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Craig. That 60 frames, no lag. I like that podcast.
Yeah. Is he Morgan or is it just me?
Who, me? Oh, I kind of had my voice away.
No. I meant Louis. Was he Morgan or was that me?
Oh, that's you. Oh, that's you.
I didn't hear any lag or Morgan or anything.
Yeah, they need another touchdown.
Louis, my bad. I cut you off, brother.
No.
I'm doing my emails, sales emails. No problem.
Yeah, Louis almost always at work. Maybe except for Tuesdays.
Yeah, Louis, if you're looking to build a PC, I'm not sure like what level you want to go, but yeah, liquid cooled, I would recommend that.
It's something that's going to be future proof that could hold me for at least 5 to 10 years. Because
liquid cooled.
I am not a graphics whore, so I don't care about that. Me, like it's about the gaming experience, not the graphics.
Yeah, don't get me started on I have a term for it. I call it the 4K knuckleheads. I can't stand those motherfuckers. I hate those motherfuckers. They ruined everything. Yeah,
I'm a 1440p guy. Give me that, and I
can't stand the 4K guys. Half you motherfuckers have never seen a 4K asset, but you talking about it needs to be 4K and 60 frames per second. Shut the ooh.
Yeah. They get resolution and graphics mixed up all the time. Like there's like a big difference. I'm like, well, I'd rather have 1440p resolution
here's
and
my
4K
issue.
assets.
1080p is awesome, especially on a big screen.
Yeah,
you cannot tell the difference between 1080p and 4K unless you have a huge screen, like 100 inches or more.
Yep.
You literally can't tell the difference.
Yeah. Are you still, hey Craig? You still playing Division 2?
No, I couldn't find nobody to play with, so I deleted it and started been playing Helldivers with J-Dub and a few other people.
Well, Craig, you should link up with Artisan. Artisan MC still plays Division 2.
Okay. Well,
Artisan. Between that and Marvel Rivals, those
he still plays Division 2.
Yeah, that game is hard to find people playing. It's like everybody just stopped playing all of a sudden.
Well,
like everybody stopped playing, I guess.
Go ahead.
My thing is time. My thing is time because I'm working so much now, and plus we into peak season. Like I was pissed off because I wanted to finish the new Monster Hunter, but I don't have time because I got a 13-year-old son that I got to constantly keep my foot up his ass, and a lazy ass for a son's mother is I'm trying not to.
Have you had that talk with him?
What do you mean?
The talk?
Oh, yeah, basically, but I'm gonna have to have another one with him. So
okay,
but his big thing is he's smart as hell, so he gets bored in class, so he becomes a class clown.
Yeah.
So I told him, regardless, you're going to the military. If you have bad grades, you're gonna go to the Marine Corps like me. If you do good, you're going to go to the Air Force or the Navy. Your choice.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
But, regardless, he's going to the military. I mean, when his mother said, he ain't going no military. And I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what the fuck is good for him. So.
Which reminds me, I got to download that. I got a copy of Charles's plan. I got to talk to him about it. The Great Faulkner Initiative. I got a copy on my Google Drive. I actually redid the document for him a couple years ago, so I got to talk to him about that. I think we need to bring that. I think we need to revise that and bring it back up.
Yeah, I agree. I like that thing he was putting.
Especially with
I tell young black men that. I tell black men that
I gotta do a live stream sometime this week or next week on that speech that Pete Hegseth did. Because I do want to cover that. I think that's very important for my viewers to see.
Well, I like the thing with the standard. I don't like the thing with the black men with the razor bumps because black men do have PFC, but at the end of the day. Yeah, the standard is the standard, and you can't lower the standard to make people feel good.
Right.
I mean, I don't. It's like my brother. He's been a firefighter for 20 years, and he said that the women can pass the written test. He said when they have to carry the jaws of life and things like that. That's
where you have to carry 100 plus pounds on you.
Yeah, and he said to go into the burn house, which is an actual house they set on fire. It's controlled burn, and they have a dummy in there that they have to quote unquote firemen carry out, and a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them fail the physical part. They end up going to be paramedics, which is fine. We need really good paramedics, especially in Kentucky. So, but yeah, he pretty much said that. He's like, yeah, it's not that they can't do it. It's just that if push comes to shove, and you got to get somebody that's burning out. A lot of them are having trouble. Not all, but a lot of them are having issues.
Yeah, I'm actually a military brat technically. My father was a Marine, and he used to tell me when he got up in the morning, he fought the Korean War. He was a silent generation. When they got up in the morning, they had 5 minutes to get dressed, and that's everything. Take a shower, shave, and within 5, you had to be there within 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I totally agree with the standard. And here's the thing, you want to know like why there's not a lot of black Navy SEALs or in general black people in special forces? Because of the swim qual.
Yeah, I heard another dude said that too.
No, because a lot of the brothers, we come from the hood and is not in the culture. Like a lot of my southern folks, that's from the South, like the Carolinas, where they used to swimming. But a lot of us up north, we didn't have the access to pools, and a lot of us have problems with the swim call. That's why a lot of us don't even, can't even go into special forces. And a
Damn.
lot of people's fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Ironically, I could swim a little bit. I wasn't no expert, but yeah, my father put me in swimming classes.
Yeah, that's a hard job. The SEAL job is a hard job. So those operators are top tier. It's like Delta. Those operators are top tier.
Damn, Andre, what are you doing? You in a bad connection or something?
No, like I'm on a fucking Samsung right now, so I don't have the app, so I got to switch back and forth. It's annoying.
Hey, but AB, I got to jump off. It's 11. I'm going to lay down.
Yeah, it's 11 here too, and I'm about to shut it down. Gotta get up and do I gotta go get up and do a stream in the morning. I mean, not a stream, but a dialysis treatment in the morning.
All right, peace out.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody that came through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. If you like what you saw here, hit the Cash App and support that show. Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.